This is the plaintiff, Rochelle Weathers. She says she purchased some clothes for her husband from the defendant's store and 10 minutes later changed her mind and brought them back for a refund. The defendant wanted to give her store credit. The receipt says nothing about not giving cash refunds, and she's suing the lousy businessman for every penny of the $540.80 she's owed. This is a defendant, Sharif Zaran. He says the plaintiff's a frequent customer of his and she knows his store policies. A few years ago, she bought something, tried to return it for cash, and only got a store credit. So she knows he doesn't give cash refunds. He believes in karma. He's not trying to profit on the plaintiff. She has a credit in the store of $540.80 and she can use it any time. He's accused of holding on too tight to money.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff bought clothes from the defendant, but changed her mind, and the defendant's only going to give her credit. The defendant says the plaintiff knows the drill. She's a customer. It's the case of customers are not always right.
Thanks. Okay, Ms. Weathers, you are suing Sharif World Fashion, represented here by Mr. Zaran. You're the owner?
Yep.
Okay, for $540.80. For a refund of clothes that you wanted to return, and he wouldn't let you. Tell me what happened.
I went in there, was going to purchase stuff for my husband. The stuff up, it was like 4 outfits, 3 pairs of shoes. All the stuff wasn't even there. He had to order.
What were you buying it for?
It was around, he just got out of jail, and it was around Valentine's Day. So I was being nice, let alone we was getting ready to relocate out of town. He was like, Rochelle, that's kind of a lot. Don't do that. Went out the store, got in the van, went back in there. It was like, you know, my husband said, don't do this. My husband started calling him, begging him.
Wait, but back it up. How soon after you left the store did you come back?
About 10 minutes. I went, my van was pulled
How
in the
long did
front.
it take you to buy 4 outfits, clothes, shoes? So you're in the store for hours and hours, and in 10 minutes you returned?
I wasn't in there for hours. I didn't know his size, and I also looked at
Where was your husband?
He's in Florida. I was relocating.
Oh, so he was not in town?
No, he wasn't here. Well, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there?
No.
When did he find out that you had just spent $540?
When I called him and told him, and he like, no, Rochelle, don't take the stuff back in there. I'm like, all right. So then that's when.
Had you ever shopped there before?
Yeah, one time prior to that.
So you know their store policy that they don't take returns, right?
I never tried to do a return, so I didn't know that.
According
and I never
to you,
got a receipt
she came to the store before and tried to do a return.
Last year, tax season, she bought some jeans. It wasn't the right size. She wanted her money back. I said the same exact thing. I don't do cash refunds, but I was willing to give her store credit or bigger size in jeans. She exchanged both of the jeans, and that took care of that problem. She understood it.
How did you remember her from that?
She came in several times. Over the past year, she's been coming in for a while.
She has a distinctive look.
Not true. I didn't even get a receipt last time. I got a receipt after I brought the stuff back and was like.
Have you ever gotten a refund in cash from that store?
That was the second time I went there.
Is that a yes or a no to my question? Have you ever received a cash refund from that store?
I never tried.
So according to you, you never even tried to exchange the size of your jeans?
No.
All right, so do you have your register receipt?
Yes.
Does it say anything about returns or it's
No.
silent? How does a customer know what your refund policy is?
Okay, so 10 minutes after she buys the clothes, she says, oh, I shouldn't have done this. And she wants to get her money back, and he won't give her money back. So the question, can she get her money back, or is she stuck?
She's stuck because she already made a decision, and now she's just trying to retract it.
Does it matter that it's only 10 minutes?
Yes, it does. They will definitely not allow you to get any money back.
So it's 10 minutes.
They are ruthless, absolutely ruthless.
Just as a group, retailer.
All stores are ruthless. You gotta watch your money. They are ruthless.
Wow, okay, I guess nothing else has to be said there going inside the courtroom.
First thing first, she came to my store more than once and twice. She's been coming to my store over, I'm guessing about 2 to 3 years, not sure. I mean, I have a lot of clientele. And she hasn't came, within a year and a half, she came in like 3-4 times. I even trusted her, and she's right here to tell you that she didn't even have enough money last time to get all the stuff. She wanted to put some stuff back. I said, no, just pay me next time when you got it. She was gonna use it, she was gonna borrow money from somebody else, so this way she could pay me back the amount she owed me. And I said, no, don't worry about it. Just when you get a chance, drop it off. It was like a month and a half later, she came down. And I even helped her out. I gave her a phenomenal deal. On top of it, she wanted me to order a pair of boots I didn't even have in the store in her size. I ordered it for her, which is right here, right now.
Wow, it's got a lot of details about all your
yeah.
contact. Can I just ask you, how does a customer know what the refund policy
It
is?
says it right on my front door, and from over time, I mean, she knows from last time.
Okay, but you can't just say, come on, she had to know.
Yeah.
I need to know how a customer knows. It says it on your front door?
It says right
Let
on the
me
front
see
door.
a picture. Do you have a picture? Yeah.
Right when you pull in the front door.
No returns, only exchanges within 24 hours with receipt. Wow, you put it right on the front door.
That was not on the front door, Judge. It wasn't.
No refunds, exchange only, no food or drink, please. Our store is not childproof. Please watch them. This is not, these are signs that you can put up and take off, but this is actually on the door.
I put that on the door the first day I opened up.
Right. Look, the guy knows you well. He knows all the stuff you've bought there in the past. He says he's even had this issue with you.
No.
I think what happened is you blew a bunch of money you shouldn't be blowing when you're relocating. You tell your boyfriend or husband about it, and he says to you, "Are you crazy? Go back there. You can't spend that kind of money." Then you come back and you spent that kind of money. That already happened. So you either get a store credit or you get your what's behind door number 1, which is the clothes that you picked out for him. That's kind of the way it's going to go. Yeah.
But anybody can put a sign up months later.
They
We're in May
can,
now.
but I got a feeling that this is how he does business. This is how he does business because people come in and he, I don't feel that you have proven that sign went up months later.
But
I
I have
don't
the
feel
receipt.
that. I feel that sign was always there. And I believe him when he says he's had this issue with you because the impulse buyer here is you, not him. The person who's not thinking is you. That's what I know. I know you spent, a modicum of time picking out 4 outfits, 3 pairs of shoes, all this other stuff, and only to come back 10 minutes later and return everything. That's a person who's not thinking it through. And someone else is telling her to be rational.
That's fine.
So, when that's happening, why should I be able to trust you on what sign was there when you walked in or not? Particularly when you've been a shopper there for a long time.
I went there
because this isn't a policy he cooked up just to punish you.
No,
this
I
is a
went there
policy he has with everybody.
One time prior to that, but then he doesn't have it on the receipt. There's nothing on the receipt. Don't
No,
say on the receipt
I
what
agree with you
bought.
that I have to tell you that most people have that printed on the receipt and you should have it. But all that the law requires is that, first of all, I don't know why you'd think there would be a refund because you bought something and it's over. And so if you need to make it your business to know the company's refund policy because not every place is Target. Okay? So they're not all going to allow you to return used toilet paper. You need to know what the refund policy is. So we're all assuming that it's his job to shove it down your throat, but I do believe that sign has been there and it was there when you shopped. And you have 2 choices. Which do you want? Do you want a store credit or do you want to take that clothes for your boyfriend?
But then again,
No, done. Which is it? The next thing's out of your
But
mouth.
that's not even everything.
Okay, store credit then. I am going to. You should just take
That's
that step
fine, that's
back.
even better.
Get store credit, $540.80. Does that sound fair? That's what you have been saying from the beginning, right? Okay, that's what's going to happen.
Well, the plaintiff loses the case, but still, you really haven't lost. You got $540 in store credit.
It's
what
not
do you mean
over.
no?
It's not over.
Why not?
It's not. First of all, on a receipt, how he supposed to give me my stuff
listen,
back?
it's
or give
been-
me
the
store
court case
credit?
is over.
It
It's
don't even
over.
say on the receipt what I bought. So how can you give me the stuff back?
Court case is over.
It's not over.
What are you going to do?
It's not over.
What are you gonna
I'm
do?
going to the step over them. It's not over.
Okay. Well, she's an unsatisfied customer, but
Yep.
something tells me you're not worried about that.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I mean, I tried my best to give her what she needed. and
Obviously, you
work
were
out
offering
something.
her the store credit,
Yep.
and you still are.
Yep.
Very good. Hey, listen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Officer McIntosh is waiting for you. Now, Harvey.
Okay, so here's the thing. You take you buy something and the item is defective, and you go back to the store, and if it's really bad, you go back to the store and you say, look, I want my money back because what I bargained for was something that wasn't defective, and you gave me something defective, so I want my money back no matter what your policy is. And then you probably can get your money back. But if the item is fine, and it was what you purchased, and they have a policy that says no refunds, that policy is enforceable. And as a matter of fact, they don't even have to give you your money back with or without a sign. If you buy something, you're really legally stuck with it.